Hi chess friends, this is King's Executor playing the Dutch Leningrad variation against any move besides e4 from white. Now, as long as there is no open dark squared bishop's diagonal, I don't need to play d6. And you want to play c6 to blunt that bishop's diagonal here from white and get the queen of that d file to not allow a queen exchange after pushing e5. And this queen move supports e5 anyway, so if you can play e5, do it, don't wait with it. Okay, if we take and pawn takes, that would be just fine, I believe. Afterwards a6 maybe. If we go c5, I think it's alright too. We just have to look out for the knight coming to b5 and threatening to fork queen and rook. So we have to anticipate that anyhow. Okay. I think in this case it's a good idea to push, blocking that bishop. The central squares for the knights are not available from white's perspective, and my dark squared bishop is strong here. Now a6 and b5 playing on the queen side is a good idea, and the queen is on a good diagonal here. a6, now the knight cannot come here, and let's see. Let's go here. If a4 one takes isn't that great. Maybe pointing at that square, it's defended at the moment, but also we're opening up that diagonal. Okay, we have provoked a weakness on the king side. Now the bishop here can come to life very nicely, the light squared bishop. Now let's think, we have time. I'm thinking about a sacrifice here with the knight, and if the queen takes, knight e5, double attack on the queen with the bishop and knight here, and after the bishop the queen retreats, we can sink our knight on that beautiful square here. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. You know, active pieces are counting, not the ones that are dormant on the back rank, especially on a game with a faster time control. Well, the knights are watching about around that square, so firstly let's activate the bishop here. And maybe put the knight here to force an exchange of light squared bishops. I think this is nice. The light squared bishop for the knight, I mean. And then the bishop comes here, protecting the pawn, because if takes, I have defended the pawn. He cannot take the pawn then. But what if pawn takes? Is it good? I don't think so. Okay, we have sacrificed the knight. We are up one pawn, but that's not the point. I think there's no queenside play for black. He needs to play a5 and knight here, and that doesn't lead him anywhere. So here, if he takes, I will play queen g6. He can exchange off the bishops. I'm controlling the central light square, dark squares with the pawns. Let's go back. The knight cannot enter. The queen is lonely against the king. Yes, okay. Let's go for some fun. Let's push the pawns. And after I kick that knight, I can introduce my queen to the kingside attack. I don't think that was a good move. I'm kicking his knight, I'm gaining time, and now I have 3 passed pawns against the king. And after I kick the knight, I can take this pawn with the rook, activating my pieces. Okay. See, it worked. It worked out very fine. No pawn push. Let's take this. I think I start to like my position a lot. The knight can come here. Oh, I think that was a mistake. I will push my pawns with a check. Maybe he would sacrifice for 2 pawns, but that's okay. What if queen takes? Takes, rook check, the king must go back. Say here, rook check. No, let's not play too crazy. Here, takes, king takes, queen check, king back, queen check. King has only 1 square, and check with pawn. Knight takes, queen takes, king here. That's not strong enough. Check, takes. Check, king here. Oh, there's mate. There's mate on that e2 square. So this is a forced continuation. And if he doesn't sacrifice, I would just promote a pawn probably. And now here, and checkmate here. Nice game. Okay, I hope you liked that one. So let's look forward for the next game. Thanks.